Obviously, disappointing result today. What are your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, look, it is disappointing, especially to be 1-0 up after not playing well. But look, there's a lot of factors behind it with the performance level today. Look, and I'll back the lads because when they're bad, I'll tell them they're bad. But today we were bad, but there was a lot of factors behind it. We haven't trained properly in 3 weeks. We haven't played a game in 3 weeks, and it showed. So if you looked at it and we went away, and in pre-season you go away for 3 weeks and you come back and you expect to play at a very high level, it's just not going to happen. And it didn't happen today. We probably nearly could have got lucky by going 1-0 up and probably pinching a little bit of a 1-0 smash and grab. Credit to Gateshead, it probably helped them the other night playing against Wrexham and getting it into their legs again, because they looked a little bit leggy in the second half of that game. But full credit to them, they've come here, they've implemented their game on them. They're a very good footballing team, and full credit to their management team. I don't see them being in a relegation battle. I think they'll get out of it. They're a very good team. But from our point of view, look, it's one of those games we've just got to forget about. We've got to go again. We've got Tuesday to put the game right collectively as a group. It's just frustrating because we haven't been able to train much. We haven't been able to do a lot with the weather, and it's just one of those situations that it's probably the first time since we've been in charge that you've actually noticed that the full-time clubs have a massive advantage over a part-time football club, because the lads are working and they haven't been able to train much, and it's nothing to do with them. They can do their own bits, but recreating football, training and playing on a pitch is totally different to going in the gym and going on a treadmill and going on a bike. So look, it's one of those games. As a group, we'll go away, we'll always look to try and improve. We'll watch the game back and we'll look to see how we can improve. But look, it's one of those games today that collectively as a group we knew we weren't at it, but there's a lot of reasons why we weren't.
Yeah, of course, you mentioned the 3 games off there. On the pitch, it didn't seem like the team could sort of get out of first gear. Do you feel that is the reason, really?
Yeah, 100%. I think that's the worst we've probably performed in probably the last couple of seasons collectively as a group, and that's not the players, that's us as a management team. It's all of us. We're all in it together, so we all take the responsibility together collectively. But yeah, it's the worst we've played. We didn't pass the ball, we didn't press well enough. Everything within the game was wrong. But like I said, look, there's reasons behind it, and I back the lads. We've got a really good group that have performed to such a high level this season, and we can't let one game destroy all of that. It's going to take a few games now to get back up and running. You never know how quickly it's going to take, but I think it's going to take at least another 2 to 3 games to get back to the levels that we need to get back to, especially with the match fitness levels, which are so key.
Of course, it was a loss, but there were still some decent performances out there. Cook, Howes especially. A word on both of them? They sort of, well, they kept the score as it was to them.
I think Howes has made 2 unbelievable saves to keep the score down in the end at different points within the game, and Cookie's been one of our most consistent performers. He's huge on the pitch and off the pitch for the group, and he always performs to a good level, and I think all the lads collectively have performed to a very high level this year. It's one of those games you can't beat yourselves up too much about this game. We've got to go away and, like you said, we will learn and we will look at it and think tactically, could we have done anything? But it's one of those days tactically that there's nothing you could have really changed. We didn't look like we had energy, but ask anyone. You have 3 weeks off and don't train properly and do that, you're not going to come back and perform to that high level. The fitness levels within this league are too high, and it showed for Gateshead.
And just to sort of go away from the result of today, it was your 100th game in charge. You must be pretty happy with that milestone.
Yeah, really proud. Me and Matty are really proud to be at a club and 100 games in charge of a football club. It's a club that I feel now that when we come in, we've built a connection now with the fans to us, that we've all got in it together and we're all sticking together. Like today, there's fans there clapping the lads off, even though they know it and we know it, that we weren't up to the level that we feel we could perform, and that's what it takes. So yeah, look, we're really enjoying it, and look, we hope we can have another 100 games in charge. We're looking to build something here. It's a long-term project, and the squad's getting stronger and stronger, so we're looking forward to the rest of the season.